Good morning. My name is Adrianne Foster, and I'm a professional model and a junior at the Franklin P. Purdue School of Business at Salisbury University. I'm here to talk to you today about the female body image and marketing, specifically through the companies of Mattel, who make Barbie, and Victoria's Secret. But first, a little background on me. I've been modeling professionally since 2007. Where I attended the IMTA competition, which is the International Modeling and Talent Association, and later was signed to L&M Modeling Agency out of New York, and they have an office in Reisterstown. And I also competed in the National American Miss pageant. Moving on to Barbara Millicent Roberts, aka Barbie. Her dimensions on a 1/16 scale is a 39 chest, a 21 waist, and a 33 hip. And she's about 5'9", where compared to the average woman, who is a 34-inch chest, 26-inch waist, and 37-inch hips, and about 5'6", she's a little larger than life. This is important because young girls play with Barbie. Teen girls go through stages of rejecting Barbie because they don't look like her. And that could lead to adolescent depression. Triggers of adolescent depression are the normal things: puberty, going to a new place, attending a new school, but what we have found as the major cause is the need to belong, or the need for girls to feel pretty. Symptoms of such depression are the inability to make a decision, the inability to stay focused, eating disorders, suicidal thoughts and tendencies, and you can see how this would be dangerous. The way Barbie plays a role is, as I said before, young girls play with her. They grow up with Barbie knowing that Barbie is what I want to be. Barbie can be anything. And that's a great value to instill in young girls, that they too can be anything. But you go to the dimensions and what Barbie looks like, and she is tan and blonde hair and white teeth, and she has the perfect body, and she's tall. And not everyone looks that way. It's a rare few that do. So when these girls go through puberty and their bodies start to change and they realize, I'm not going to look like Barbie, it gets them into a spiral of depression. This too can translate into adulthood. The major reason why we want to curb depression in adolescence, not just because it's dangerous then, but if left unchecked into adulthood, it could be extremely catastrophic. You end up stuck in a rut. You can't hold relationships because you don't know how. Whether it's relationships with a partner, relationships at work, home relationships, or even with your boss. Increased aggression is seen in adult depression that is carried on from adolescence, which is against family members, against co-workers, and even against authority figures, which could lead to jail time. And obviously, it would lead to more suicidal thoughts, and more adults than teens actually complete the suicidal action once they have the thought. It's believed that's because many adults are more set in their ways and more resolved that this is the only way to fix it, and it's not. Now for women that the depression strikes because you're not happy with your body, yet you don't have the thousands upon thousands of dollars for the other types of surgeries, Victoria's Secret has a solution. That is the miraculous bra, or the bombshell, going back to Barbie, who was known as the blonde bombshell. This bra gives you maximum padding and adds 2 cup sizes. So instead of going through a dangerous surgery, you can throw on a new bra and feel like a new person, which is great if that's what you want. If you want a more permanent fix, there are 3 different ways that are most popular: augmentation, liposuction, and cosmetic surgery. We'll look at augmentation first. Augmentation is not just silicone implants. They also have a procedure where they pull fat from other areas of your body and place it in the tissue so that it's what they call the natural effect. But as more popular is the silicone implant. This is a sample of a silicone implant. If you see right here, there's a serial number. For every set of implants, there is a serial number so that if people come in complaining of a rupture, which is very possible, that entire group is recalled for a checkup. Now, when I say a rupture, I mean it literally comes out. It pops out of your skin, which is extremely dangerous, and it could kill you. So increase your bust size, kill yourself. It's up to you. We also look at liposuction, which has nothing to do with your chest size. It has to do with your waist. This woman here dropped 15 pounds in 1 week through her liposuction. You see the grid, and then you can see, if you could see a close-up, you actually see the grid still on her body, but it's not from a marker. It's from how they removed the fat. That too is dangerous. It is major surgery, and you have to go under anesthesia, general anesthesia, for up to 3 hours. And finally, cosmetic surgery. When you think of cosmetic surgery, it's usually a nose job, but also they can shave your cheekbones to give you a more petite appearance. They can reshape your eye socket so you can look a little more feminine or even more masculine. Botox, lip injections, facial injections, that is all under the guise of cosmetic surgery. It's a quick fix, but it too is dangerous and astronomically expensive. Looking at the Victoria's Secret Angels, we have Heidi Klum, Tyra Banks, and the most recent cover model, Adrianne. Now what these 3 women have in common is they have the Barbie body. They have the body that every other woman wants. They are what men idolize. So why is that a problem? Because men idolize that. And women realize, I need to look like them in order to get a man. And it's simply not true. Moving on to photo editing and airbrushing. Yes, the Victoria's Secret models are gorgeous, but in their print ads, they're not that flawless. 98% of all printed media uses airbrushing. Now, airbrushing is where you remove the wrinkles, you take out any sort of fold in the skin or discoloration, stretch marks, moles, freckles, the whole shebang. You basically take their skin off and put Barbie's skin on. For an example, this picture here, it's the same woman. All they did was take the picture and flip-flop it. On the left, you have the unedited woman, and on the right, you have her to the Barbie standard. You notice that she's skinnier, her chest size is bigger, and her skin tone is a little bit tanner. 100% of all printed media uses edited photos. That's not just cropping a photo, but also changing the contrast in the picture, adding people to the picture, taking 2 or 3 pictures and splicing them together to make one coherent picture. Such as the controversy a couple years ago when there was a basketball game. It was the championship basketball game, and you have the winning team cheering, and then you have the losing team walking off the court. It was two separate pictures that they took and put together so that it looked like the losing team was walking off as the winning team was almost rubbing it in their faces. That's the bad side to being able to edit photos. For a personal example, these are photos from my last photo shoot. On the left, we have the unedited photo. And on the right, we have the fully edited photo. Completely different person, right? For another example, it's a little more dramatic. This was a photo shoot for a bridal company. Again, on the left, we have the unedited photo, and on the right, we have the edited photo. They not only lightened my skin and darkened my hair, but completely changed the background. I was a completely different person, and not the same picture. Why it's important. The suicide rate of teen girls has been increasing yearly. In the past 5 years alone, it has increased 8%. Cosmetic surgery is down, but the rate of women getting implants is up, which is extremely dangerous, as I mentioned before. The FDA has recalled over 1,000 implants in the past 5 years for ruptures and for basically expiring and going bad. Teens are exposed to over 100,000 plus media sources. That's TV, internet, on their iPhone, on their cell phone, radio ad commercials, all of the above. So why not use that to instill good things? Be happy in the skin you're in. Things like that. Not, you need to look like Barbie. And plastic surgery isn't that expensive. Oh, come on. Companies need to adopt more responsible marketing and product development. Yes, it's very easy to make a Barbie doll as the perfect Barbie doll. And she has her own special clothes, and you only can buy Mattel clothes for Barbie because no other clothes will fit Barbie. And that's completely fine. But you have to think about what's going to happen when the little girls see, I need to look like that. That's what I need to be. I need to grow up and be this perfect Barbie. And it's a lot to weigh on the mind of a young girl when she's dealing with, what am I going to be when I grow up? Am I going to get married? Do boys even like me? But boys won't like me if I don't look like Barbie. And again, my name is Adrianne Foster. I'm a professional model and a junior at the Franklin P. Purdue School of Business at Salisbury University. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can email me at af08085@gulls.salisbury.edu. Thank you very much.